I just have the camera pointed at the car radio today. This is where I am playing an additional recording of through the medium Richard Zenor, and this is Creo speaking. Creo, if you remember, is the name Jesus gives as from a previous existence.
Creo. It is blessed to know that I am given another opportunity to be among the blessed disciples tonight. The opportunity that I have had in manifesting through the channel of recent years had afforded me a great pleasure, and it has always been my great desire not to come to clarify necessarily, but to come as an individual, the same as you, and to let you know that my life was very significant insofar as I returned when I did, although it was held from me in the beginning of my life at that particular time, the many things that I would carry out as the years went by. This was a very important period indeed. It was important because it was a cycle that the people were going through, and it was called the psychic age. Now we refer to the psychic age perhaps for a lack of a better name. And I'm using the same term tonight to let you know that this is where history repeats itself. And it's repeating itself in this respect, in respect to the psychic age. This is the same cycle, we might say, that the people are going through when there shall be a great advancement in the field that you now seek. And many, many interesting things are going to transpire, for as it had been said, in the latter days of the cycle 7, there will be strange things seen, and strange things will occur, and many things that would seem to upset many a family life, and yet it is not manifested in the manner to disturb the people, but it is that every so often, and when we refer to the period that we call the psychic age, it means then that not only from a biological standpoint, but there will be many in evidence of having power to produce the phenomena without their knowing that they have the powers to do such. Now, during the time when I existed, there had been many who were privileged to see coming events, and there we had the prophets of old, as you might refer to them. They were told many things, and they could see clearly visions of things to come, and they did come to pass. Many of them be recorded and be yet to be revealed unto humanity. And they shall be revealed unto humanity, for the scrolls that I have in mind and that are well preserved will be revealed unto the people. And there will be many changes in organized religion in these few years to follow. I'm here to tell you tonight, blessed disciples of Pagasha. It is my desire then to let you know that the things that I had brought unto the people of my period, to make it short, be very simple, right to the point indeed, and told of the things that would take place from time to time, and what we needed to do at that time to derive the most out of the physical life in preparing for the things that would be far greater, for we would live again. When I brought that unto the people, it was necessary that I said unto them, we have lived many times, and we shall live again. It is necessary that we return unto the earth to go through the trials and tribulations, and to make up the deficiencies, for we shall surely fail in this life that we now live. I was speaking then unto many when I spoke in the manner that I did. When I told this unto the disciples, it was believed by so many in the beginning, but as the disciples seemed to drift away, over a period of time because of various reasons. We find then that those who were very mercenary and very materialistic inclined were not the ones to stay in the fold because of reasons that you would know why. When they felt that it was not coming to them in the manner that they thought that they were entitled, for they had been in the fold and carried on in the manner that they had, then they went their separate ways. And when they did, they condemned the whole movement and all that I had said as being untrue. And yet, when I had brought the simple truths of life and explained to them of the things that had taken place down in history and told them of the things that would come, many wanted to believe, many did believe, but many walked away and said, it is an impossibility. Only later they found it to be true. When I left and I went into the kingdom, I went into the kingdom that afforded me the great pleasure of being among those who had advanced themselves, who had lived many times in that far-off land that be ever so significant unto the people today. That land that affords you much information when you dig more deeply into the scriptures, yes, beyond that period, into the records that will be found and brought to the surface to prove of the great existence of mankind and the advancement of the human that existed for a long period of time, for 2,000 years, that Agasha had told you so long about. When it was given unto the people of that period, and when I had existed then during the peace period, I knew and I was told of my missions to be fulfilled in the lives to come. They had been fulfilled. Yet I be oblivious to the life and to the lives that I had, for reasons that all of you understand, that the soul will very often hold you from receiving these things until you reach a certain stage of advancement or unfoldment. When it came, it was revealed unto me. I saw clearly, and when I was told that I would have to leave the land and to be among those who were very wise, then I was led, and I was led carefully, but yet many things were still not revealed unto me, but I went, I obeyed. And as I be among them, and I be among them for a long period of time, it was then that I recalled the lives that I had lived, and the many things that I had fulfilled in life long ago. And the fulfillment in that life would not mean that I would have to return unto the flesh, but rather that I would return in various ways unto the people, generation after generation, and I have done just that. It is not that I was especially privileged. It was because I have earned that, and others have earned the right too, to manifest in the manner that they had down through the ages. Now you've come to the most significant period of your life, the 20th century so-called. During this period, and as you're coming into that great century that's going to afford the great light to shine upon the people, this means then that the strange things that we had talked about will be seen, and indeed that they shall be seen, and this is the cycle that the people are going through now. Not what means previous